Good day. In today's video, we're going to be talking about what a SWOT analysis is. Remember that we're busy with a free business mentoring course. We're busy with the first phase of 6 phases of the course itself. And in this phase, there's 13 sections that I'm going through with you guys at the moment. The SWOT analysis, there's the 6th section to this part. You'll see that I'm going to be working through a Word document. In the description of this video, there's going to be a link where you can go and download all 13 documents with the little tutorials on each one of those sections, how to complete it. And then, so just to bounce all the stuff again of you, we looked at the business idea generator was the first one. Second thing was to test your business ideas. Third thing, we were looking at how to define the target market. Then we looked at competitor research. We looked at vision and how we're going to be standing still on SWOT analysis. And I think a SWOT analysis, when I heard it the first time, I didn't have a cooking clue what that was, but I think it's probably one of the most exciting things, or probably one of the most necessary things that you need to visit probably as a business owner at least once a year, just to look at this thing and say, listen, are we still on track? Are we dropping the ball? What is our strengths? What's our weaknesses? And that is what we're going to work through quickly now together, the SWOT analysis. So I'm going to shoot down to my computer and I'm going to show you what this is about. Yeah, so just the SWOT analysis. So just remember, as I mentioned in the description of the video, you will see there's a link where you can go download this document. And this is something that is got to become a working document. It's not a thing that you just do once off. It's something that you save on your computer. Maybe once every 6 months, you start looking at this and say, listen, but this strength is still one of my strengths. This weakness is still one of my weaknesses. So I think, SWOT analysis. So the first thing is, what internal factors give your business an advantage? So you list your strengths. For me, it's like good relationships, always making sure my clients are compliant, making sure that I return phone calls, making sure that I'm prompt with my inquiries and stuff. So I would say that is probably some of my strengths. Like I said, your strengths might be something different. And then I think the difficult thing to do is to identify your own weaknesses. And I think this is where probably reviews can work, but I think it's always a little bit of a dangerous thing to ask your clients to say, listen, but what do you think my weaknesses are? But if you don't see your weaknesses, you're not going to know what your blind spots are inside your business. So you must make sure that you look at your weaknesses, So this is a really important thing. Like I say, a SWOT analysis can become quite personal. Like it's a difficult thing to do, especially this part. Strength is nice. We always love talking about strengths. Weakness is a different ball game. And the thing is where do you get those opinions? If you ask your mom or your wife or your son, they think, no, you're the best person around. To speak to a disgruntled client, and he will tell you that you're the worst person around. So I think it just depends who you're talking about, who you're talking to. The third thing, the O, stands for, so remember each one of those things. S stands for strengths, W for weaknesses, O stands for opportunities, T stands for threats. Opportunities, what external factors can your business take advantage of? So you must always be on the lookout of opportunities. Now, I think we were talking a little bit about business ideas and competitor research as well. So a lot of the stuff that you looked at your business ideas and your competitor research, you can stick into your SWOT analysis over as well. So listen, in our community, this and this and this is lacking, and that is a possible opportunity for me and my business that I can go and exploit, because that's where the opportunities lies. And then I think the last one over here, just in terms of SWOT analysis, is threats. What external factors could pose risk to your business? So that might be new entrants into the market, probably breakdown in services. I think probably the big one there is just competitor research, and I think probably operations. A lot of the stuff can be internal as well. If you have a staff complement and some of those guys want to try and steal your ideas and start their own businesses and stuff, you might probably see that as a threat. But like I said, SWOT analysis is a working document. It's not something you just do once off and forget about it. It is something that you need to visit on a regular basis to make sure that you look at your SWOT analysis. So the next step is how can you leverage your strengths and opportunities while addressing your weaknesses and threats. And I think that is the main purpose just of a SWOT analysis, is to say how you can leverage strengths and opportunities so you can exploit those things with your business, and how to address weaknesses and threats. And now we are still going to talk a little bit about it and further in one of the other phases, but I think one of the things where SWOT analysis is really, really handy is with the evolution of business, because any business that doesn't change is eventually going to die, because you have to make sure that your business keeps on evolving. If it doesn't evolve, you're going to run into problems maybe 10, 20 years from now. So any business must evolve. That's really, really important. And I think your SWOT analysis is one of those key things that you can use to determine whether your business is evolving or where there's possible opportunities for your business to evolve in. So even just thinking for me as an accountant, obviously I do accounting work, but I do these YouTube videos as well. So that's one of the things that I saw. Listen, there's opportunity. People need good information out there. People need a good accounting advice, tutorials on Sage, a little bit of tax advice. So I saw opportunity and I took the chance and I started doing it. It's just opportunity that I saw, then I took it. So I think that is how business evolves, is looking at those opportunities and see how your business can meet those opportunities there. I think in the next video, we're going to be talking a bit about financial planning. And I think that is also really, really important when it's part of the planning phase of your business, that you must have some form of a financial plan in place. And especially the next one we're going to look at is we're going to look at the break-even analysis, where you can start looking at how much you need to sell before your business breaks even. But don't want to jump the gun. For now, we're talking about SWOT analysis, why it's relevant to the business, why it's important, and there's some practical stuff that you can do to do a SWOT analysis for your business as well. If you like the video, remember to hit the like button, subscribe. If you have comments or questions, pop it in the description of the video or in the comment section, and then we can talk further there. Thanks for watching. See you guys for the next video.